click of the binder, tasty crackle, chrome shine. Yeah. Every pack I rip takes me back in time. Oh yeah. I love the 90's. Flipping through these cards again. Foil flashing, holo dancing like my old best friends. I love the 90's. Every pull's a wild surprise. Cut, shiny, numbered gold. Sports dreams in my eyes.
Welcome back, all my attic fanatics. Today I am going to present to you my debut episode of my series that I will be starting, that I've been talking about for weeks now, and I'm going to try to take the time right now to get through this first debut episode. It's episode number 1 of I Love the 90's. So anyway, today's set is going to be the 1995 Pacific Gold Crown. If you could see it, this is an old Beckett, June of 1996. It's probably one of the last Becketts I bought because that was around the time when my daughter was born in May. And I slowed down a lot on collecting because most of my dough was going towards my newborn. She is now turning 30 and just made me a grandfather back in February. So, all right, anyway. This is an old price guide. I've been going back into this because there were a lot of insert sets, a lot of sets that I really enjoyed. I was only 24 going on 25. I turned 25 in 1995 in August of 95. So, but anyway, you see the 1995 Pacific Prisms. And these were actually in the Pacific. Right there, you can see Pacific Gold Crown Diecuts. At the time, this set for 20 cards was between $200 and $300 for the set. So you could see some of those prices on there. But as we all know, some prices do come down, and I found a full set. Plus, I had some extras, which I don't know if I'm going to show or not, even though I like saying two's better than one. I don't think I went into my PC and pulled any of these that I already had. We will start out with one of the greatest pitchers of the 90's, of the decade, Mr. Greg Maddux. But these are always beautiful. They're die cut. They have the gold shiny foil crown. I always liked the Pacific product back then. They always did some cool stuff. Backs of these cards. And I'm not going to show every back of the card, but when we get through this video, and I do not want these to be extremely long, boring, me just talking about stuff. So, anyway, Greg Maddux is card number 1. We got the crime dog, Mr. Fred McGriff. I think he ended up being 4 home runs short of 500. Great player. Enjoyed watching him. Rafael Palmeiro, which was another one of my favorite players. That we won't go into personal situations because I have my own opinion on all that. Cal Ripken Jr., which I should have pulled the one in my PC because I have a graded one. And I tend to, I don't know how other people are. I don't like putting sets together where 1 or 2 cards are graded and you got to separate them. I prefer keeping the slabbed one for maybe my player run PC or one of the player cards and just going out and getting an ungraded version for the actual set. I do not have these triple protected yet. I do have to get these in the sleeves to protect that come in handy. So these actually are through a website. I've mentioned them once before. Ratty Cards. It's www.rattycards.com. You can go on and order these. These fit perfectly for top loaders. They also have for slabbed cards, which I think fit way better than the PSA. But there's Jose Canseco with the Rangers. The Big Hurt, Frank Thomas, another very awesome player back in the 90s, who I'm sure everyone has a PC of. It's Albert Bell. Manny Ramirez. Andres Galarraga. Mr. Jeff Bagwell, who was another one of my favorite players back in the day. Chan-Ho Park. If you remember him, I'm pretty sure he was like a flash in the pan. Raul Mondesi, who was a little big back then, but has since then gotten in some personal stuff, which we won't go into. I'm just going to show you these cards. Mike Piazza, who at the time my daughter's mother was a huge fan of. Thought he was, you know, the hottest thing since sliced bread. And I put together a pretty big PC of him, even though I liked him too. But I got a lot more cards than I really probably wanted, because she would go with me. And she had a gift of pulling packs as well with hits in them at that time. Kirby Puckett. Rest in peace, Kirby. Mr. Barry Bonds. Jr. Ken Griffey Jr. Alex Rodriguez. Juan Gonzalez. Roberto Alomar. And Carlos Delgado. Number 20. So that is the complete set. Pretty sure I paid under $50 for the complete set a few months back, maybe last year. So there you go. That is my inaugural episode of Back to the 90s. Hope you enjoyed. It's just a product of, I grew up 70s, 80s, 90s. I was in my 20s, and I'm still loving cards, but those were my younger years. God, it's like 31 years ago already, and it seems like yesterday. So, and I'm sure a lot of you go through the same thing mentally. So anyway, there you have it. Hope you enjoyed. Take care. Have a super freaking awesome week. Thank you for stopping by. Leave a comment if you like. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Peace, y'all.
Click up the binder, tasty crackle, chrome shine. Yeah. Every pack I rip takes me back in time. Oh, yeah. I love the 90s. Flipping through these cards again. Foil flashing, holo dancing like my old best friends. I love the 90s. Every pull's a wild surprise. Like I cut shiny numbered gold. Sports dreams in my eyes.